it's clown, it's clown, it's clown, it's clown, it's Cousin Dave the Clown.
Hey ho, Cousin Dave here, doing a little Game of Thrones Season 5, Episode 4, Sons of the Harpy. Holy shit, I just watched that episode, and you know what? I wanted to jump in there at the very end with this and just start stabbing the shit out of the Sons of the Harpy. I wanted to fight, but look. Lamont's breathing. I gotta relax, okay? More of that in a minute, all right? We'll get to that. I'm worked up, right? I mean, this episode had just so much packed into it, right? I felt like I watched three movies, okay? First kicking off, you got Bronn and Jaime getting to the shores and that awesome fight when Bronn's like, I could take 3, you could take a slow one, and loved it, right? I loved all the fighting and the dagger throwing and the stabbing, and I was waiting. I was like, as Jaime was fighting the one guy, the big dude, I'm like, is he gonna use his hand? Is he gonna block? Is he gonna do it? He did. He did use his hand. I was just excited. I think I clapped, right? Anyway, are they gonna run into Prince Oberyn's pissed off daughters and paramour? People gonna die. Yeah, see, that's gonna be freaky. So, I like Jaime. Now we kind of like Jaime. We hated him in the beginning, but he kind of turned. He out Brienne. It's complicated, all right? It's complicated. Don't want to see Bronn die. Hope he makes it. So, anyway, Stansake's badass. Let's talk a little bit about the small council getting smaller, right? Cersei's such a devious cunt bitch, right? I get it. I think what's going to happen is she's sending her master of coin, who is Marjorie's father, off, right? With Prickface. What's the guard's name? It doesn't matter. He's going to probably end up throwing him over the ship, all right? I don't think that master coin's coming back, if you know what I mean. Especially since Cersei set this up. And then, of course, she puts the High Sparrow in power. And then, of course, now they grab the Sword Swallower and throw him in jail, who I actually think is cool. He's a good fighter, but it might not work out well for him. We also, after all this craziness going on, we realize that here comes Tommen, and he's got the King's Guards backing him, right? They're ready to cut through all these religious nuts. We find out he's reasonable. I mean, compared to Joffrey, this kid's all right. Probably going to die because he's reasonable, right? Another reasonable guy, dead. That's going to happen. I'm just guessing that. I think the big moment, aside from the fight at the end, right? And it freaked me out, okay? And along with the audience, we're all watching this. The fucking red woman, when she goes in, and Sam looks at him like, should I let her in? Kind of gives him that. It's like, yeah, I guess. Oh, Jesus Christ. She comes in and it's like, I'm like talking to the TV, don't fucking touch it. And then she's like, she's a beautiful woman. Breasts, it's great. I don't want him touching her. She's fucking evil, okay? And I don't know what happened, but the power that came over him and he did not allow himself to touch the Red Woman. What was her end goal? She want to make a little Jon Snow shadow baby. I don't know, okay? I don't want to know. I want her to go away. She scares me, okay? And then when that shit that she said at the end, you don't know nothing, Jon Snow? I was ready to run out of the room screaming. It was like I was watching The Conjuring. It's just freaky shit, okay? I'm sure there'll be more to come on that. All right, let's talk about the ending, okay? Everything's boiling up. I knew something was going to happen to Sir Barristan. You know why? Because there was that bittersweet, there was that fucking clown. I knew there was something that was going to happen to Sir Barristan. You know why? Because there was that bittersweet moment with him and Daenerys talking about the old days and King's Landing and the singing. And I don't know, it was just too feel good. It's like, she just loves having him there. Something bad was going to happen. Sure fucking enough, it happened, right? The Sons of the Harpy are attacking Grey Worm and his troops. They're getting slaughtered. Luckily, Sir Barristan shows up, and that's when I wanted to just take this, just start it, right? And just fight with them. I was like, oh my God, this is terrible. And everyone gets slaughtered. Sir Barristan succumbs to fatal wounds. Hopefully, well, Grey Worm makes it. Don't know. But I was pretty charged, so it'll be interesting. And I loved if you had a chance and you stuck around after the credits to see what's coming up in the next episode with the dragon flying over. Freaky. I can't wait. And I'm going to be there when that episode airs live. And I'm going to tell the world to fuck off. Probably like most of you do every Sunday night when you're watching Game of Thrones. But my opinion doesn't really matter because nobody likes clowns.